Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. And surprisingly, we've got another Halloween update. A couple of days ago, they announced that Halloween is definitely happening again. They're just getting a bidding war going on, or Miramax was putting a bidding war out there for other companies to vie for the rights to do either a TV show and or a movie or a couple of movies, but some of that information was a little bit lost in translation. So what I'm going to do today is confirm a bit more because there is more of an update. Now, it turns out that Trancas International are the rights holder to Halloween. They are the IP, the intellectual property owner of Halloween. However, joint with Miramax, Trancas and Miramax are the movie rights holders to Halloween. So if there is a Halloween movie coming out, Trancas and Miramax have the say. They're able to bring the movies out if they can afford it, or they can pass that information or the rights over to another company so that they can release the movies. Now, I did mention on social media that A24 is a company that are in talks or people are talking about it, and I said flat out that A24 could never afford the rights to Halloween. They just couldn't, because A24 are probably worth about $2.25 billion. That's what I read online. They're worth about $2.25 billion. And if they wanted to purchase the rights to Halloween, they're going to spend way more than $400 million to acquire the rights to at least a trilogy. Now, I'm getting those figures from the Exorcist trilogy that's coming out. Blumhouse and Universal purchased the rights to make 3 Exorcist movies for $400 million. Now, that's just the rights. That doesn't include production and marketing costs. So if A24 want to buy the rights to Halloween, they'll probably need to spend more than $400 million to do a trilogy. So let's just say $500 million. They're not going to be able to afford that. That's almost a quarter of what the company are worth just for one franchise. That's never, ever going to happen. So we can rule out A24 solely taking control of a movie. However, A24 and Peacock, who are owned by Universal, I believe, they are bringing out a TV show for Friday the 13th called Crystal Lake. That's a more affordable route to go down. Now, from what we understand is A24 and Miramax are leading the way, not with each other, but against each other, to try and bring out or get the rights to a Halloween TV show. So that sounds something like more than the A24 could afford to do. They could probably do that. Now that's what the rumours are just now. A24 are the front runners, and so are Miramax. Now remember, Miramax are the co-owners of the movies, so it would make sense for Miramax to take control of the TV series as well. So never rule out Miramax being the favourite to be able to bring this TV show out. But what does that mean? Are we getting a TV show and a movie series? Well, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen anyway, way before the news broke. For those of you who watch my channel, you'll see I've done numerous videos on how I would like the Halloween franchise to go, and that would be in 2 different routes leading up to join each other. And that would be Michael Myers movies and Halloween TV shows similar to Season of the Witch with the anthology series. I'm not going to go over old ground because I've done that before, but that's what I think is going to happen. It seems like A24, who would be a good fit for something like Season of the Witch, A24 look like they might take control over a TV series that might not feature Michael Myers, or it might, but not fully. And then Miramax and Trancas are going to try and put the rights to the movies out to somebody else, maybe back to Blumhouse and Universal. Maybe Miramax will try and do it themselves, or maybe Warner Brothers and New Line Cinema. That's still up for debate at the moment, but it looks like the TV rights seems to be the first thing that they might try and get locked in. And once they've locked in the TV rights and to who they're going to, then they'll probably start looking at getting those movie rights out. And like I said, it's not going to be cheap for the movie rights because Blumhouse paid through the nose for The Exorcist. And you might be thinking, how were Blumhouse and Universal able to afford the Halloween franchise, the 3 movies to the Halloween franchise? Well, first of all, Universal can afford what they want, but that's not how it worked with the Halloween franchise. Initially in 2017, I think it was, or 16, Blumhouse and Universal purchased the rights to 1 Halloween movie, just 1, not 3, just 1. But because of the success of the first Halloween movie in 2018, they were able to then go on and take another 2 movies to make it a trilogy. and because of the success of the first Halloween, they probably got the next two movies at a discount rate because Trancas and Miramax knew they were going to make money on these other two movies because they made a shit ton of money on the first movie. So it only makes sense. It makes business sense for a Miramax and Trancas to say, do you know what? Okay, you can make the other two movies because you made us a lot of money for the first one. So that's why they got it at a cut rate. Why they wouldn't do that with The Exorcist, I've no idea. Maybe they just think The Exorcist is going to be a really successful franchise for them, and it might be, it might not be. I don't think it will be as successful as the Halloween franchise, but time will tell. But looking at the Halloween franchise going forward, that's the official news at the moment, guys. The TV show looks like it's going to get hashed out first, where the rights are going to go to, and once that's confirmed, then they'll start deciding what they want to do with the movie rights. So it's very exciting. I would hope that the TV show rights and the movie rights coincide with each other so that we can get some crossovers between the movies and the TV shows. Hopefully it's not too convoluted like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but hopefully we get something new and fresh, because we've already seen a lot of certain things before that we don't want to see again. With this news, it seems like something new is happening, and that's a good thing for myself and for most other Halloween fans. So I hope that explains things for some of you guys who don't quite understand the whole studio purchasing concept, and I don't understand it fully myself, but I do look into it quite a lot, and I think I've grasped the understanding of what's happening at the moment. But leave your comments down below, guys. Let me know what you think of the news. If you get any questions or any thoughts on that, leave those down below as well. And as always, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Meeting adjourned.
I'll be right back.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Ever played Skin the Cat?
Someone's in the